start with Jared Tipton.
Dan, how rough was this game? How physical was
It was a pretty physical game. You could tell by just about watching. I don't know how many flagrants were called, but it was just one of those games where, you know, it was physical and we got pushed around a little bit in some areas and some spots. But we got to, you know, look at the film and hash that away because we don't want other teams trying to come in and think they could just push us around.
Lonnie Demery.
Keion, you feel like there's something you can do in practice, what have you, to maybe keep the second week pushed around again like you were in the first physical game tonight? First I was surprised at how physical Van State tonight.
I mean, you could do all you want in practice, rough each other up, rebounding drill, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it just comes to just being a man, not letting somebody push you around and invade your space. So, I mean, we could do all that, but at the end of the day, it's just about you being tough and standing your ground.
John Hale.
Alex did not about competing around who is pretty impressive. What are the challenges for a team when everybody's talking good about you versus if you look down here?
You know, we've been playing well lately. We got some guys that's been stepping up and playing well individually, and the glory is going to come with when you start winning and playing well. But you have to remember that we have a long way to go. You have a long way to go as a player. None of us are finished products. You just got to stay focused on getting better every day, stacking good days together, and not feed into all the glitz and glamour, the glory that come with playing well because, you know, nobody's going to talk highly about you when you're not playing good. So you just got to remember that you got to continue to stay better, continue to stay getting better, and just, you know, block out all the noise, whether it's positive or negative, and just zone in on your work.
Larry Vaught.
Keion, when you talk about the physical play, do you think a lot of other teams now are going to try to get even more physical with you guys? And did you think maybe for the first time Oscar got a little frustrated by that tonight?
I mean, I don't know what other teams are going to do. That's for them to find out and us to prepare for. But, I mean, Oscar gets beat up all the time just because how big and strong he is. And I know it's probably tough on him sometimes just because he feel like, you know, he's getting whacked on. But just because how big he is, he's expected to play through it sometimes. But I was trying to tell him just to keep his head. You know, that's the only way that you can stop him is having him out of the game due to fouls or other situations. But, you know, Oscar's he's gonna figure that out, and he's gonna do a better job of keeping his head in the future.
Tyler Griever.
Hey, Keion, how much of a difference does DeVon make when he has a night like tonight where he's scoring the ball well and staying aggressive on the board?
Yeah, I'm extremely happy and proud for DeVon. I know it'd be tough for him sometimes, but he's been sticking with it and fighting through. And tonight was his night. Like I said last game, it's gonna be somebody's night every night. You just wait your turn and fight through, and good things are gonna happen for you. And that's exactly what happened for DeVon. He was aggressive. He made shots, but he always defends. He always rebounds well. DeVon he does a lot of stuff for us that probably doesn't always show up in the stat book, but tonight it was good to see him, you know, really get off, make some shots, and have a huge game scoring the ball.
Mitch Brown. Go ahead, Mitch. Gary Graves will come to you.
Yeah, Keion, you all had a rough shooting half in the second half, obviously. What was it about Vandy's defense that was so hard, maybe in both halves,
It was nothing about what they did. We just missed shots. We got great looks that we like, and they just didn't go down. And sometimes that's how the game goes. That's really all I can say about that. We got the looks that we wanted, and we just didn't drop them.
Any other questions for Davia or Keion? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, Keion, Coach Cal mentioned in his Zoom that you find out after the Kansas game that one of their players has COVID. And I'm wondering, and he spoke about being, more cautious about things. I'm wondering how much that's on a player's mind, the contact and all of that in the game. What's going on here? Or do you block all that out?
Man, if you worrying about COVID and all that, like, it's a real thing, but you got to just take it day by day. And, man, we're here to play basketball. I know there's a lot of health concerns and stuff that goes on, but we have the right people that are taking care of that stuff, like our trainer, Jeff, and other staff that are, that's a part of their job. They take that off our plate so we can just go out there and play basketball. So we're really locked in on practicing, watching film, and getting better every day. And then when stuff like that comes, we'll deal with it then.